Blast out there. Had a great time. Lights, camera, action.
Okay, I'm going to open our meeting to study session. We'll address, on behalf of President Hudson, we'll address any appointments of Commissioner Deeds.
There's none. Right
Okay.
now. None.
Okay,
Gonna be withdrawn.
okay. Withdrawn. Councilor Caldwell?
Thank you, Pro Tem Hogan. Blessings to all today. I have items 9 through 12. Number 9 and 10 will be held. We will be having a committee meeting hopefully early next week on this one. And 11 and 12 is already, unless any of my fellow councilors have any questions. All right, we're all set. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilor Majok?
Thank you, Pro Tem. I have item 13 and 14. Item 13 would be withdrawn, and item 14 is ready.
Rich Shaw, First Deputy Chief. Council, I'm asking for 14 to be pulled, so I can resubmit the letter, yes.
Okay.
Okay, so that was,
13, I believe, is the fire department.
Yes, it is. And
He'd
it's
probably
been
kill me if I
withdrawn.
pulled that on him.
Withdrawn, yeah. So all my items are getting all pulled, right? All right, I have no items today. I'm all set.
well, don't be too disappointed, Councilor. Don't be disappointed. Councilor Paniagua?
Good afternoon, everybody. I have items 15 and 16. 16 is ready. I do have a question about 15. Corey, I don't see Richard in the room, so. So just quick question. The calendar year for this contract will be December, right? January, December.
Correct.
So will this be retroactive?
So there will be retroactive payments because the contract expired at the end of 2024. So this goes through this calendar year, and then we'll be sitting down with them for negotiations before the end of this calendar year. So hopefully we can get an agreement so there won't be any retroactive payments with the next contract.
But for this year, calendar
For this year,
we
the
will have-
payments will go back to January 1st.
Okay, do we have an idea of what represents in numbers for us?
So the additional cost for this contract would be about $247,000. That's all in with FICA and all the other.
So once we renegotiate next year, so these $4, will that increase plus then the general increase every employee gets?
So I mean, so the amount will, so I mean, it'll stand as it is right now. So it's a $4 increase for plumbers, steam fitters, and electricians for the contract that we're in right now, and then we'll see what requests the union comes back with when we sit down with negotiations for them later this year. So this contract expires at the end of this calendar year, so we'll be sitting down with them again so that we can get another agreement, a more long-term agreement going forward.
Okay. Any other questions?
So
Anybody?
what would, with a $4 increase, what would be the minimum for plumber?
For an hour, what the
An
hourly
hourly.
wage? I'd be happy to provide, I can do that right after this
Okay.
meeting, what each specific trade's hourly wage would be. But I
That'd be
know the
great.
plumbers, steam fitters, and electricians are in pretty high demand, and what we did as part of the negotiation was looked at what the county pays, what the school district pays, what the airport pays, because that's more likely for where we would be losing staff, as opposed to the private sector, which, is a completely different animal than working for a public entity.
Yeah, would you just give us the base? with
I'd be
this
happy to,
included?
yes. Yes, I
For
can
all
provide
of
that,
them?
yeah, because
Yeah.
it ranges across the different trades, so I can give, right after this meeting, I can send you guys a breakdown of each one of the trades.
That would be wonderful.
Great.
Thank you.
These are all full-time staff.
I'm sorry, temporary
full-ti-
staff?
all
I
full-time.
mean, it does include temporary staff.
Okay.
The union does, yes.
Thank you, Corey.
I have a
Oh,
question.
I'm sorry.
No,
Go ahead.
so this is you saying $247,000 annually. That's what's the increase
The increase, yes,
for this year's budget.
for this year, yes. I believe it's a $4.5 million contract that the contract costs us each year.
Anybody else? Thank you.
And
Great.
16 you're okay with? 16, obviously.
Thank you.
Yes,
Okay.
we're okay with 16.
Okay. Co-
It's already, from what I understand, it's already incorporated into the budget. The part, what we pick up in July, right? Yeah. So
anyway.
Counselor Gathers.
Thank you, President Pro Temp. I have items 17 through 30. I believe all the items are ready to go, and unless there's any further questions. Hearing none, I'm all set. Thank you.
Thank you, Counselor Gathers. Counselor Nave.
Thank you, President Pro Tem. I have items 31, 32, resolution in recognition of Tourette Syndrome Awareness Month. Mr. President, if we have time at the regular meeting, if I could read the resolution at that time.
Oh, sure.
Thank you.
Okay.
And number 32, the appointment of Dallas Bryson to the Land Bank. And again, if there's any questions, I ask for its adoption. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. And I have items 33, 34, and 35, and they're all ready. Counselor Williams.
Thank you, Councilor Hogan. I have items 36 through 42. 36 will be held, 37 will be held. Councilor is making sure we're all set with 38. The increase in procurement, or purchasing, pardon me.
Yeah.
You okay?
All right, thank you. 38 through 42 are ready.
Okay, thank you. Counselor Jones-Rouser.
Thank you, Pro Temp. I have items 43 and 44. Both items are ready.
Okay. And then I'll go back to Counselor Williams for the supplemental agenda.
Thank you, Councilor Hogan. On the supplemental agenda, we have items 45 through 90, and those are all ready.
Okay. Okay, I'll ask for a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
We're going to executive session?
Yes.
Okay, well, okay, we'll go into executive session. Motion made.
Just to specify for legal advice on 33 and 34.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.